Hello everyone, my name is Pixelriffs. Welcome back to some Minecraft live stream. It seems like only yesterday we were here. But today is today, and it's awful outside. It's raining. It's raining a whole bunch. Sven, hello, great to see you. Hello to Noah as well, Golden Furnace, Eugene and Soiree, Aldara as well. Great to see you guys. Thank you to the auto host from Wales Night as well. Very kind as always to get some support from the Twitch community. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. Hope your Sunday is treating you well. Sven, thank you for the host. Very kind. Today, we're going to be doing some busy work around Decidedly Vanilla, just kind of getting materials and stuff like that, grabbing a bit of stuff. Hi, Zarund, welcome. Good to see you. So yeah, we're going to be cracking on with some of that too. Noah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels and Cosmic Dancer. Great to see you guys as well. Good to see people are dropping in now that the music has ended and we are ready to start the stream. So yeah, we're going to be grabbing some materials for basically some episode prep for upcoming stuff this week. Want to grab myself some concrete materials so I can get started on my first build. Soiree's got to have this muted, no worries. No worries. Tell Soiree I said hi. Apparently he's in the pub right now. We're just going to be home at some point soon. All right, folks. Let's kick off. Hope you guys are going to enjoy today's stream. I'm not really annoyed about rain. It just looks gross, but it's really necessary right now. We've had like a month of really, really hot weather, and I imagine, I'm talking to a Texan here, so I should not be complaining about the hot weather. Should not be kind of. And anytime anybody's like, "Oh, we've got hot weather," then the internet just explodes with people going, "Our weather is hotter. Our weather is colder. We have so much of this. We have so little of that." It's fine, guys. We can all have weather. It's all right. A little bit of the music you heard was pretty nice. Thanks. I composed that myself a long time ago now. It's probably 4 or 5 years ago I made those tracks. Agent Hen and Eugene Take, thank you for the follows. Welcome to the Pixels. Great to have you guys on board for today's stream. Hope you like what you see. So, yeah, I'm going to be grabbing some potions of water breathing, which I have now. I've got a potion stand. I was messing around with slow falling. 4 minutes is the maximum slow falling potion. We had a couple of experiments with that after yesterday's stream, which will definitely turn up in tomorrow's video. Yindy, hello. Rika Pika, you are correct. We do not have good air conditioning in this country, or any air conditioning, really, in residential properties. I mean, you can get them in some of the more modern houses, but it's not really necessary where we are. Like, we don't have a great deal of weather that requires air conditioning, but when we do have hot weather, it's very nice, and it's probably why people end up using air conditioning in cars more so than in houses. I feel like our houses are built to be kind of insulated, which means they're quite warm in winter and quite cool in summer. And Galactic God, thank you for the follow as well. Great to have you guys on board. So great to have the blessing of the Galactic Gods, I suppose. I'm going to take a boat. I'm going to go out into the ocean, and we're going to try and find some easy sand or gravel to dig up. I prefer getting that stuff from oceans rather than from deserts, because mostly because the ocean floor, nobody's really going to miss it, whereas deserts always look a little bit kind of weird when you've just stripped all of the resources out of them. If I want sandstone, that's a different story, because I don't see the point in crafting sandstone out of sand when you can craft it out of other things. Looks like we're dropping frames a little bit. Hopefully that evens out for you guys. We did have a little bit of that trouble at the end of yesterday's stream, which is why we kind of had to end it abruptly, but I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case throughout. And do let me know if any of the stuff in the stream is too loud or too quiet. Let me know if the frame rate dips too much, and I will do my best to fix that up. Before we go anywhere, let's also put some music on. Let's put the Minecraft soundtrack on so we can have that in the background as we play. Always like listening to the soundtrack for this game. It's so relaxing. Buddha Cat, hello, good to see you too. How are you enjoying the No Man's Sky update? And hello, Auntie Lammy as well. Great to have you here. Yes, I already have slow-falling potions. It's not all that difficult. You just got to kill a couple of phantoms. And Schnicks brought them to my base yesterday, so I sort of had to defend myself. Look at the ocean floor around here, though. It's so nice. I also want to grab some clay if we can. I'll get some bricks and stuff, because bricks are going to be useful for future builds as well. But there's a few spots around here where we could very easily get ourselves some easy sand. And also, if the drowned start spawning around here, then we might have an opportunity to fight some of them. I don't have the best armor set right now, but I'm working on some diamond armor at the moment. So this looks like a handy little spot to get some sand and gravel. How about we head down here? And I will try and mostly get sand, I think, right now, because the problem with the shovel I have right now is its efficiency, but not silk touch. So getting gravel, we're probably going to be harvesting a lot of flint at the same time. And this is the cool part of gathering resources underwater now. They all just float to the surface, so I can probably just head up there within the next couple of minutes and grab all of the stuff I've been mining out down here. The clay balls seem to sink a little bit, but that's probably just they're getting dragged down by the current. There we go. This is weird, man. Like, it's kind of more convenient and kind of less convenient at the same time. Like, it means you don't run out of breath as easily when you've not got water breathing. But, yeah, the rest of the time, gathering resources from the ocean floor, I don't know. It feels like it'd be a lot more convenient this way. I also, I need to get something other than... I need to get aqua affinity on my, my helmet, don't I? That's probably going to be a good idea, because otherwise this is going to take absolutely ages. Truly loving it. Hope me and Mr. Kane will join in the fun soon. I am really actually considering getting No Man's Sky after this most recent update, because it just looks like that game has turned around 100%. And am I going the wrong... Wait a second. I need to go north a little bit more, don't I? Yeah. But yeah, like there's some really cool stuff in the new No Man's Sky update, and having multiplayer, having like that kind of graphics overhaul really makes the game look like it's worth investing time and money into right now. And yeah, I think Kane is just really busy right now, so when he has some time, I think he's going to be joining you, and at that point I might get on board as well. That game did what EA never will. Well, that's the thing, like... Do you mean EA as in the games company, or do you mean EA as the initialism for early access? Because I've seen a lot of people talk about EA games, and then it turns out they're talking about early access games. And I think a lot of people treated the original release of No Man's Sky as early access, after Hello Games said they'd continue to support it later. But yeah, I gather there's a bit of controversy around what EA, the games company, does as well. Right, let's throw this iron helmet in here and see if we get... respiration, because right now I only have protection 3 on this. I also wanted to enchant these leggings real fast because I had a protection 4 enchant waiting for me there. That's perfect. Protection 3 unbreaking, no respiration. Well, feels like I might have just... There's aqua affinity there. I might just throw that on there, even though the sharpness 4 enchant might be kind of useful. I need aqua affinity right now. I don't need respiration. When you say EA, you never mean early access. Okay, cool. Good to know. Gotta love that it's all free updates too from Hello Games. Yeah, that's the thing. They've remained committed to their core audience, and they clearly had a vision for the game that they just weren't able to execute before they had to release it. And so if this is their original vision for the game, or this is the vision of the game that they want to deliver based on everyone's feedback, then I have a great deal of respect. Serena Yvonne, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a good day. It's going really well. Today we're going to be doing some busy work on Decidedly Vanilla, just gathering materials, that kind of thing. Also, having Depth Strider might be kind of useful, but I'm not too worried about that presently. Once I switch to my diamond gear, hopefully I should be able to put some Depth Strider on the boots. Have I raided these already? Have I been to these? There's a chest here, which kind of implies I haven't, but has someone else? A Lure 1 fishing rod? Let's grab it anyway. May as well clear these up just so dolphins don't bring people down here. And while I've got the aqua affinity and the water breathing effect, we may as well. That's going to be, yep, that's a buried treasure map. Is that going to lead to one I've already found? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that is or not. Grab the rest of the stuff out of here as well. Nothing much else to find. I do kind of want the sea lanterns, so let's grab those. Yoink. Plants vs. Zombies is the only good EA series. Really? To be fair, I don't make a habit of playing EA games. Grab the bricks. The bricks from in here? I suppose bricks are a little bit harder to come by sometimes. But no, we'll leave those for now. We can come back for them later if we want. Somebody asked me the other day if night vision still works underwater, and I don't know if it does or not. It occurs to me that I have not checked that yet. Also, if that's the drowned making those noises, it's not appearing in the subtitles, which is slightly frightening to me. Because I rely quite heavily on the subtitles to understand when I'm being attacked and when it's just, like, sound effects from a game that I'm watching in the background or something. It's another Lure 1 fishing rod. Always pretty low-level enchants in these chests for some reason. Night vision still works. It does for you in Bedrock. Okay, cool. I will keep an eye out. Hi. Ow. I always get confused by this music track. I always think that the arrow shot in there is like somebody aiming at me. Gets me every single time. I realize I've got sea lanterns and I could probably use those for lighting instead of temporarily lighting this place up with torches. Is there not a chest in this one? Well, that's rude. There's just a drowned but not a chest. We'll take the bricks though, like somebody suggested. We'll do that. Hey Liara, how you doing? Hope you're having yourself a good day. Hope you weren't up too late editing that thing. You know the thing. Alright, let's get out of here. Amazes me how much having Aqua Affinity just makes all the difference. Now my inventory is full of rubbish. To the boat! Yeah, it looks like Drown's noises aren't in the subtitles. Yeah, that's tricky. The phantom noises are in the subtitles, though, so that's at least useful. At dawn, look to the east. Doubt your computer could manage Minecraft well right now. This latest update is not super well optimized. Hoping they fix some of that and then maybe Optifine fixes more of it. And they've got a snapshot out for 1.13.1 anyway. I think you should have thought better about what time you posted it. And hop. Let me out. I swear it takes longer to leave boats. Like, you can't leave a boat in a hurry right now. You gotta really press shift and mean it. Getting up early for the Zcraft reset. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot Zed had reset his server. Alright, I think it is probably time to go mostly diamond, if not full diamond. Because this has Depth Strider 2 on. Swap that over. And Depth Strider 2 is actually going to be real handy right now. Still working on the helmet. We'll get to that. Do I have any other books for... I mean, I have Depth Strider 3 on there. Frostwalker 2 as well. Got an Unbreaking on that. We don't really have anything we can... Got Protection 3, Efficiency 3. So we could up that to Protection 4 once we get some other books for Respiration and similar. I'll bring a bucket of water with me. Let's get the clay cooking, first of all. And these need more fuel. That's odd. Thought I had enough fuel in there. Apparently I didn't. That's fine. Can't wait until you get Optifine for 1.13. Yeah, you can get clear water with some stuff now. Like if you have the right resource pack. Like if I put my resource pack on, then I can probably see a lot better down through water than I can right now. Like Lively default has really clear water. But then some resource packs are screwed up for 1.13. There we go. Let's go and find that treasure in a second. It's already super optimized compared to what it was a couple of months ago. Yeah. That is the other thing. Don't know where I want to put half of this stuff. I've got new chests I can put down. But for right now, I'll put all this stuff in here just so I don't completely lose track of it all. Don't think the ender pearls are going to be necessary. And the sea lanterns can go away for the moment. Alright, let's go look for buried treasure. That looks to be southwest of where we are. Yeah, Minecraft for Switch still seems to be pretty early. South west. So this way. I really wish you could hold the map in front of you and row at the same time. It would make this a lot easier. Then again, maybe they're not supposed to be easy. Row. It's pre-3 that you could finally turn back on fancy leaves in a view distance over 8. Yeah, I don't know what my computer was really capable of. I've always played in 720p windowed as well, so generally speaking, I don't tend to go for like crazy performance a lot of the time. It's going to be on the other side of this island, isn't it? It's over there, just in the ocean. This feels like an island I could probably just tear down for extra sand and nobody would really miss it. Alright. Let's go. Dive, dive, dive. Is it you? Occasionally it's really obvious which block has the treasure chest under it, and other times it's not. Let's sip on one of these, shall we? And then gather all this gravel. I should have brought my Silk Touch shovel as well. I also should have brought some night vision potions. I'm finding it really difficult to see. Yeah, it's really dark that low down. Closer in towards the shore. The X is like there. Hello, chest. Where you at? So many blocks in the water now. No wonder this version is so laggy. Hopefully I'm not going to generate too much flint this way. I've already got 6, which is more than I want. It's more flint than I will ever need. There we go. Got a little bit of light down here now. I'll try and do the same here. that's better. Maybe now we can see what we're digging. But I can't find the treasure right away. Obviously, it's not going to be quite on the edges here, is it? Should be right on top of it here. It doesn't generate under stone. We found this out the other day. We do need more things to do with flint. That is correct. I dislike flint probably more than most other things in this game. Except for, you know, poisonous potatoes and stuff. Mostly I dislike stuff in Minecraft that doesn't really have a purpose. Flint is useful for flint and steel, and that is all. More than one purpose would be nice. Which of these many rocks is this thing hiding under? Is it that one? Really, no. Wow, so much stuff. Having Depth Strider is nice though, right? Such a fast swimmer. I have Fortune 3 on a shovel, I'll only get flint and no gravel. I know, that's why if ever I get Fortune 3 on a shovel, I just use it to get saplings from trees. Occasionally for netherwort. Just going to destroy this whole island, may as well. We need the sand as well. Hey Alphon. Welcome to today's stream. Hope you're having a good day. There's so many blocks on the surface. Nuke the island. Pretty much. Not quite going to TNT it, just in case we broke the chest that is apparently here somewhere. But I genuinely don't know where. I'm fine collecting sandstone though, we'll need it eventually. Howding for water breathing. It still really annoys me that you can't have the recipe book open and see how long you've got left on a potion effect. I feel like they should change that at some point. Try holding it in both hands to see better. I suppose so. It's like there. So it's supposed to basically be here. But not buried under rock. I disagree. Some spots I can't see if the chest is there or not. I'm pretty sure nobody has found this in a video because none of it looks dug up. Unless whoever it was found the chest really accurately and then replaced all of the blocks nearby meticulously. I don't think anybody has found it. Just dig down deeper. It's not underneath any stone, though. Like, they're not supposed to generate under stone, so... Under sand or gravel is kind of the requirement for them to spawn. Also, why is none of the sand floating? Is it all just being dragged down by current? Maybe it is. I mean, I can try digging around here. I don't think it'll do me any good. Yeah, this doesn't seem helpful. Definitely seen this place in a video. Have you, though? I feel like a lot of ocean islands do look the same. Like, by all accounts, it should just be here. These pirates are terrible at leaving directions. Nah. Probably not worth it. Let's continue destroying the islands. Just ran out of water breathing. Still no treasures. It's really funny how high off the surface of the water you get when you're just bobbing along like this. Am I going to make some kind of rail station like last season? I don't think I made a rail station last season, did I? Maybe season 4. Or season 3, rather. A one-chunk station. Not a bad idea. Yeah, not terrible. I'll take all the sand, because I will need this later. If we can find treasures while we're grabbing sand, so much the better, but if we can't, I suppose it's not the end of the world. I've already got 3 Hearts of the Sea. Yep, definitely not seeing a treasure. Despite X marking the spot. Does frustratingly feel like a situation where all I would have to do is dig up the right block. But it really doesn't feel like I'm in the right place at all for any of this. Breathing room. There's a cave below with some gravel in it or something. Let's go up to this island and find out. Looks plausible. Hi. Make sure I've got some food on me. What if you zoom in the map? Can you do that with buried treasure maps? Like out that way. No, I don't see this coming to anything. Take some of this water with me. Not the water, sand. I just looked at that water and was like, that water's doing something weird, and then my brain just replaced the word sand with the word water. It's weird how brains work. Alright, that's probably fine for now. My inventory's getting kind of full, so let's head home. Let's abandon this treasure map because it doesn't really seem to be getting us anywhere. Which is irritating, but there you go. You think somebody already took it? I don't know how they would have already taken it, but maybe they did. This whole area just looked very undisturbed as far as I'm concerned. I'm planning on replacing the water texture for the custom one, maybe at some point, but I'm not that worried about it right now. And because I'm filming my Minecraft Survival Guide series, I kind of want everything in that to look the way everyone else is going to be able to experience vanilla Minecraft without a texture pack. And so just using the default textures means I don't have to keep switching back and forward, you know? I think the thing I miss most is the custom sky. Not sure why Awuga's trying to make source blocks of water, considering he lives in an ocean monument and that spawns guardians. Maybe he's trying to get guardians back. Buried treasure map, you fail me. Have another sip of tea. North, north, this way. The other problem with the ocean floor right now is that it's not very uniform. Like, there's a lot of ups and downs everywhere. Which, I don't know, makes it kind of difficult to get into a rhythm with mining stuff. Any podcast recommendations? Oh, that's a good one. The Citadel Cafe with Joel Duggan. That's a good one. I'm on that podcast a couple of times talking about Minecraft and My Hero Academia most recently. What else am I listening to lately? I'm listening to a couple of Rooster Teeth's podcasts, but they're very much like 18 plus podcasts, so I wouldn't recommend listening to them if that's the kind of thing that might get you in trouble. But if you're a responsible adult and don't mind them swearing a whole bunch, go for it, because they're really entertaining. Reasonably Sound is another podcast that I support via Patreon, and it's a really interesting podcast about the social side of audio science, I guess is probably the best way of describing it. But yeah, that's a good podcast. It's a lot of fun. And it's presented by Mike Rugnetta, the guy who used to do PBS Ideas channel on YouTube. And he's a good dude. Let's make some white concrete powder. We will need a lot of this for a thing. I'll throw out all the flint, because I clearly don't need it. What do I recommend you to watch on TV? If Brooklyn Nine-Nine is not in your current, like, on your radar, as it were, then it should be, because that show is the best. Somebody say hi to Lil Ducky for me in the chat. Alright, this map is going to go back in there. And I had some extra chests in one of these, didn't I? That one. Yeah. We'll pop these over here. It's difficult to come up with a topic to talk about on a podcast on a weekly basis. If it's a kind of general podcast, then yeah. I feel like if you have some kind of focus from the beginning, that stuff does become easier. That's a stone box, so we can put all of the concrete powder in here for the moment. And keep putting away the gravel and stone and stuff in here. Thanks, Liara. Okay. Should we spend a little bit of time turning all of that into regular concrete? I kind of need a work pick. Like, I don't have a regular efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3. I don't have mending on anything yet, so I'm not quite prepared for that. Loyalty 1, Power 4. Okay, not the best books right now. I've already got 2 Impaling 4 books, which are going to combine nicely. Oh, the QI Elves podcast. A friend of mine listens to that. Soiree, thank you so much for the subscription. Enjoy your Pixel Hype emote. Welcome to the Pixels. You are 1 in a million. Yeah, a friend of mine listens to the QI Elves podcast. I have not listened to it myself, but I've heard it's really good. Oh, hi. Pop down here to use the spawner. Turns out Beastie was already here. Don't run away. Come back. Yeah, Beastie is already using the spawner. He is our neighbour, so should probably allow him to use that every now and again. Do I think next season I'm going to get to Hermitcraft? I doubt it, but, you know. not necessarily what I'm counting on or anything, so I don't really mind. It helps not to speculate about that kind of stuff, because it's never going to get you anywhere. I've only got 2 diamonds right now, that's the problem. We need to go and do some more branch mining, much as I hate to say it. Or maybe we should take out the boat somewhere and go and just do some caving. What would you guys prefer? Do you reckon I should just do some quick branch mining, or do you want to go out and have an adventure and do some caving stuff? Cast your votes. Do I watch the Minecraft podcast? I don't know if there... Is there a Minecraft podcast? I have not seen or heard of one. We don't have any diamond ore in here from the last little adventure. And no diamonds left over in either of these. Nope. Nope, that is all the diamonds I possess in the world. Caving, please. People saying caving. Caving is the popular option. We'll go with that. Fire resist potion we won't need. Iron pickaxe and stuff. I kind of want to repair this with the other diamonds I have. Just so I can take it with me and not have to worry about... like... running out of durability halfway through. So let's do that. ER, thank you so much for subscribing with the tier 1 sub. Can you see some pixel hype in the chat for ER, folks? Enjoy your pixel hype emote and welcome to the subscription crew. You are 1 in a million. Speculation about his membership got Grian into Hermitcraft. No, I think his contribution to the Minecraft community in general and the fact that he has over 2 million subscribers probably got Grian into Hermitcraft. Let's be real. Like, the fact that he makes good quality videos and the fact that he, like, is consistent with his uploads. A lot of people have collaborated with him before. Like, I don't think everybody nagging the hermits to add Grian got Grian into Hermitcraft. That's nothing to do with it. Like, they were joking around about everybody saying, join Hermitcraft, join Hermitcraft. That's not what gets you into Hermitcraft. I really wish people understood that better. Hey Ninja Cat, what's up? I need to go and grab myself another cup of tea in a minute if we're going caving. I feel like I need to settle in with a good cuppa. Plus he's friends with Mumbo, which was something about what Wells said about being friends with a hermit. Yeah, I mean, it helps. Because then they know you're on the level. Like, then they know that you're going to be somebody they can collaborate with without you being too volatile and just, like, dropping an F-bomb in a video out of nowhere or something. I feel like they want a certain assurance that you're going to be a good person to collaborate with. Transferring your pledge to Twitch for now. Awesome stuff. That's cool. Got a bit of a cave going on down here. This looks promising. Yes. Okay, cool. Let me... Oh, I've only got Silk Touch, so I can't... Okay, I need to go punch a tree for a second so I can gather some coal. It's kind of silly of me, wasn't it, to come down here without a pickaxe that can mine coal, and I only have like 8 torches. If you join, why should you drop all your other series? I mean, you don't have to, but a lot of the time you just want to be able to dedicate yourself to keeping up with everybody on a series like Hermitcraft. And yeah, I quite like Grian's series on Hermitcraft. I wish I had the time to watch more of it, but unfortunately, Zloy watches his videos in terms of like note-taking stuff, and I don't always have time to watch Grian's videos casually because I do a lot of other stuff in my week. Okay, well, anytime we encounter coal, we can mine it with this wooden pick, which does work. I was always kind of surprised that you didn't need a stone pick to mine coal, but you can get coal like this. There's a decent patch of it here as well, which is fine. I'm not the only one who finds themselves in caves with 0 wood. Yeah, it happens. KB would probably fling stuff at me. How's Python doing YouTube-wise? He's really happy with his Minecraft channel, actually. He says it's doing a lot better than he expected to, just on the strength of the single-player series, and now everyone's really hyped for Hermitcraft Season 6, so I imagine that's doing really well for him as well. I think lately he's just been missing the fact that he used to have a really strong audience through Terraria, and now that that's kind of dying off a little bit, he doesn't really feel motivated to play that anymore, so his core audience is basically gone, and the Minecraft audience is now the audience that probably has the most support for what he does. Obviously, I don't want to speak for the guy, but that's how it looks to me as an outsider, anyway. Sorry if your phone is laggy. Quan Man, we are going caving. Mostly looking for diamonds if we can, but mine shafts and stuff are fun too. I think this might be the tail end of the mine shaft I was exploring the other day, because I think I've come this way before. Come down and fight. Idiot. Alright, ER, thanks for stopping by the stream. It's great to see you. Thank you so much again for subscribing. I hope to see you again real soon. It's not getting the end game anyway. He could rebuild his channel. Yeah, I mean, anything can happen. He did that with the Minecraft channel, so whatever he wants to do, really. Alright, this looks promising. Yeah, this is the kind of cave we want. One that leads straight down to low levels. Should be okay, as long as we remember which way we came. Could always nerd pole up if we need to. Okay, yes. Oh, this is my kind of cave. We've done it. Oh, if nothing else, this stream was a success for this moment. Oh, my favorite block. There it is. Let's cut off all this water so I can get a good look at it. Yay. Emerald ore, our first one. Excellent. And I had the Silk Touch pick with me and everything. It was fate. A green diamond. It looks like the cave bottoms out here, so I am going to dig down a little bit. Hopefully not headed into lava here. I've got a bucket of water if I need it, though. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Could have brought the ender chest with us, couldn't we? Save some of this stuff. I'm seeing some lava plops. That's the other good thing about having subtitles, is knowing where the lava is. I really want to meet up with a cave down here, but I don't know for certain if there's going to be one. So we might as well just keep digging. If emeralds are meant to be the currency of Minecraft, why does nobody use it? It's emeralds are meant to be the currency of villager trades, but that's about it, really. Like, servers don't trade with them because, like many things, emeralds can be farmed. It's actually really difficult to establish a currency on a Minecraft server, because then anybody can just go out and acquire resources whenever they want. A previous member of this server, B-Ran, actually tried to do something like that when he created B-Notes, which are these, like, command block enchanted pieces of paper that have like special commands done on them to make sure that you can't duplicate them. Like the average player without access to command blocks could not reproduce the actual look of a B note. But that meant that he controlled the economy, so might have been a little bit dangerous for the rest of us. That was right before Season 1 ended, though, so we have not done anything similar since then. Ooh, Lapis over here. I'll take that. Fine with Lapis. What elevation are we at? 19, just too high. The lava is going to be just underneath that, so we need to be careful. You watched the remix I did? Oh, the Mumbo Jumbo remix? What do you think? Did you like it? I had a lot of fun making that. I'll take the gold as well. Let me know if you see any blue shiny rocks, folks. I'm glad you like the remix, guys. I don't do music stuff all that often anymore, but occasionally projects like that just suggest themselves to me and I pursue them. Revive B-notes and make them the new Bitcoin. To be honest, I think Bitcoin would take off as a Minecraft currency. I mean, the thing that controls cryptocurrencies is called blockchain. I'm like, that sounds like a Minecraft thing anyway. It sounds like a weapon. Can you imagine Steve wielding a blockchain? And the big round rooms are pretty fun. Awuga has been making a Guardian farm. That's pretty great. Beastie has just used a bow for the first time. Says the farm is far complete, but a rogue one made its way in. Star Wars reference. Need to gather some more coal in a second or two here. Yeah, let's get back to where that lava was and just cover it over with obsidian. Well, Awuga seems to be having some success with his Guardian farm. That's great. We'll need a Guardian farm soon. Everyone's going to have conduits and underwater stuff. 2 emeralds! It is destiny! Oh, this is a good trip, people. This is a good trip. I love Extreme Hills. My favorite block. Why don't I stream on YouTube? I did stream on YouTube for a while, but it clutters up my channel when I do stuff like that. I like to keep streams separate from my organized regular videos. And I don't think YouTube is a particularly great platform for streaming. It's gotten better, I suppose, but yeah, it's a very different place from Twitch. Whereas Twitch is a destination for live streams, so people know what they're getting when they come here. Whereas on YouTube, everybody expects it to be a video. I got a little bit tired of the YouTube audience acting like it was a video instead of treating it like a stream. They're not all that... At the time, they weren't all that familiar with stream etiquette. So I felt like streaming on YouTube was not going to be the best idea for me. And after a while, I just didn't really stream all that much. I've only recently, relatively speaking, gotten back into it. Does Silk Touch save you from silverfish? It does, yeah. And when you mine silverfish stone, it breaks instantly now as well, so there's no way of noticing ahead of time where silverfish are if you're using a regular pickaxe. So mining with Silk Touch is kind of ideal here. 1.13, yes. Absolutely. I don't really have anything on me that can like demonstrate that this is 1.13, but it's definitely 1.13. Hi, friend. Well, that missed completely. Don't know what I was aiming for there. I think the bat distracted me. The bat was working for the zombie. They were in cahoots. Right, time to dig into a wall, I reckon. I'd already been digging through here, so why stop there? Because there's a lava lake, Pix. You should stop there. It's a natural thing designed to make you stop there. Whoop! Speaking of natural things. If you missed that, by the way, that noise was whoop! It's important to keep track of these things. Anyway, let's go this way. Yeah, I really wish I brought my ender chest with me. Can throw the rotten flesh out. I just need to collect all of the stone and stuff because I need it for builds. Especially if we're going to be doing the nether hub. Stone is kind of essential for that. There'll be diamonds around here somewhere. Oblivious Shots 2, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. Yeah, I quite like Mixer as a platform as well. The main reason I chose Twitch over Mixer is just the discoverability is way higher on here. Live DV! Absolutely, man. I was going to be on DV anyway, figured I would go live. Although this is my usual stream time, so you're going to be seeing a fair amount of Minecraft on Sundays from now on. It's also fun to stream just to relax after we do the Hermitcraft recap, because it's always a very intense, like, few hours of writing. And it gives me something to do before I have to go back to watching Hermitcraft all over again. Thanks for the follow, Jim. Appreciate that, buddy. Yoink. Having some lapis is going to be nice. Shame we haven't found any diamonds yet, but there is still time. Oh snap, it's Jim. Wow, lots of gravel then. Yep. An entire tube of gravel. There we go. That's the stuff. Oh, and it's not just one as well. Fantastic. Let's check we're not digging into lava right here. Let's make some room. 1 diamond block. 2 diamond blocks. Ah. Looks like that was a 6 vein. Not too bad. Not too bad. I can live with that. Who needs diamonds when you have emerald ore? Well, emeralds don't make you pickaxes, unfortunately. Much as the modders want to try it. That is not a torch. I've run out of torches. Need to go back for some more coal in a second then. There we go. Speak of the devil. Dark Clouds, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. Which track is this? Oh, it's, yeah, Droopy. I like these ones. They're pretty relaxing. The Russian has sent me a message on Discord. He's talking about Jessassin. Watching Jess has been interesting too. Like, he's a complete, like, newcomer as far as I'm concerned. Like, I've never seen any of his stuff before. I didn't even watch a great deal of Hermit Sky, so I haven't seen their, the Project Ozone stuff that Jessassin was involved with. Let's talk about Etho. What do you want to talk about? Ain't like he's done a great deal lately that I've watched, so... I mean, he's still been producing stuff for his own series, so fair play to him. The original Hermit Lake player. I suppose he kind of pioneered a lot of stuff for technical Minecraft, yeah. Then again, there are probably a lot of other people who pioneered stuff for technical Minecraft that just never made the cut. They aren't around anymore. And they just didn't have the confidence in video making. Etho just stuck with it. Not to devalue anything that the man's done. Obviously, he's contributed quite a lot to the Let's Play community and the Minecraft community in general, but I do wonder how many other people were like Etho and had the technical ability but just lost out because of some other quality they didn't possess. Now, we're getting tons of redstone from this. I should probably do some stuff with redstone. Do you guys want to set up a sugarcane farm? Because that's one of the things I wanted to do for my series, but I don't know if I'm, like, as interested in doing that on camera, so we could always get that started today. You're new to Jess too, but had a couple of friends lose their minds in excitement at his return. Well, that's good. It's good that he's got a bit of a built-in audience for Hermitcraft and he's not, like, having to kind of start from scratch again. Because there's definitely a few people who, they head away and do other things or they don't upload for a while and their audience just deserts them, which is always really sad, I guess. You can understand why it happens, but you wouldn't wish it on anybody. So it is nice that some people have him back. Me and Zloy were saying that he's kind of like XB or Joe Hills, like in his play style. Like, he's not instantly, like, jumping into huge projects. He's kind of taking his time, feeling his way around. Nate the One OG, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. Doggy King is excited about a sugarcane farm. Okay, we'll give that a look when we head back to the base. Just want to find a couple more diamonds if we can. Like, I'd like to go home with more than 6 diamond ore. I've got Fortune 3, so that'll probably turn into around 12, but having like 16 or so would be nice. Not 16 diamond ore, but 16 diamonds out of the diamond ore we've got. And it's funny, people always estimate that Fortune is going to bring in way more diamonds than it actually does. Like, I have the potential to get 24 diamonds from those blocks. I'm not going to get 24 diamonds. Because that would require me to get the best luck each time. Did you miss anything? Bit of strip mining. Speed mining. It's not speed mining. I wish it was speed mining right now. But yeah, a bit of strip mining, nothing much else. A few emeralds. You only count on doubles from Fortune 3. Yeah, that's probably all you're going to get. Like, on average. Oh, you're that Nate. Hey, buddy. How are you? Still no diamonds, but I have a feeling we're getting close. There's always a diamond behind every wall. I didn't even notice Whip log in. Oh, there he is. My bad. Let's throw away those oak planks. We don't need those. What am I going to do? Make a button? Emerald ore number 3. Oh, I'm so happy. 3 is the magic number. All that stone is going to despawn. Yeah, I know, I'm sad. I wish I had a shulker box, but sadly we have not been to the end and fought the dragon yet. Which, I don't know. I could go to the end cities without fighting the dragon, but that would be difficult. Ironically, I could use all of this stone to get there. But as I've proven in a couple of series I've done before, including the tragically ill-fated Dinnerbone Hardcore Challenge, which I would love to give another try at some point, especially now 1.13 is a thing. Yeah, it is not a great idea to have a one-block stone bridge all the way to the outer islands in the end. It tends to spawn Enderman. Nate, let me introduce you to one of the rules of my stream, which is that you don't ask me to play a game that I'm not already playing. It's kind of impolite to do that, buddy. Just letting you know, because you're new here. If I'm playing Minecraft, I only want to play Minecraft, so asking me to play something else is not the best idea. Still only 6 diamonds. This is not the best, luckiest mining session ever. 6 from one little spot was okay, though. No worries, man. I also don't... I've never installed Fortnite. I've never actually played Fortnite. Not that interested in doing it, to be honest. It's not my kind of game. Would using glass or half slabs be the easy route there? Maybe. I just always get worried about, like, crouching and falling off half slabs. Well, that's completely gone, hasn't it? Oops. More emeralds! Yay! At least that's keeping my spirits up if we're not finding diamonds. Where am I right now? Like, we're still under mountains, I guess. So weird that they're called mountains now. I'm still not used to that. I guess they've always been mountains, really, but still. Feels very strange. All of the names changing like that. We're going to do the poke hole technique here. Nope. I only have twice as many diamonds as emeralds. To be fair, once you get into mountains, emeralds aren't actually all that rare. It's just that they only occur in veins of 1. That's what makes them special, though. That's why I still really, like, get attached to emerald ore blocks. And the rarest ore in the game, you only get them one at a time. Decker Smacker, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. That is 10. 10 is good. 10 is good enough. Is there anything I can throw out in favor of grabbing all of the stone? Let's get as much of it as we can. I can farm gunpowder and bones and all that kind of stuff. I can farm stone, to be fair, but I can gather it in larger quantities here. Glad you got Twitch, man. It's a good place to watch some cool people play some cool games. And then you can watch me play Minecraft, I guess, if you like. Alright, Liara, sleep well. Let's get out of here, folks. We've done a little bit of branch mining. That's really all we needed. Now, if I could actually get up this waterfall and onto this block, thank you. That's better. Hey, Lucas. Is that the way out? It should be. This looks like the way out to me. Yeah, there we go. Once we're across the tracks, we'll find our way out of here. Still 4 of us online, so people should be sleeping whenever they can. Alright, back to the boat with all of our riches. And then once I get back to the island and I'm safe, I might go grab myself another cup of tea. Give you guys a chance to grab some snacks, some drinks. These ads before the stream are a bit weird, are they? I'm not sure what adverts are playing. That's just Twitch choosing those, not me. There's the boat. All hands to the boats. Nice. All we need to do is go north and we're basically there. Need to stand up and stretch a little bit as well. Sploosh. Need to figure out some fun stuff we can do with all of the bubble column mechanics. There's the island. Off in the distance. Our own little corner of paradise. Oh, excuse me. Need to get more sleep. Staying up late worrying about Hermitcraft. Okay. So now we've gotten ourselves back here, I think we can take a short break. I'll pop myself down somewhere sensible. Let's drop the diamonds and stuff in here just in case I AFK for too long, get taken out by phantoms or something silly like that. Did I finish Final Fantasy? I finished Final Fantasy 7 at the last count, and I'll probably end up playing some more of Final Fantasy at some point, but right now I'm just enjoying Minecraft too much. All right, folks, I'm going to take a very short break. Just go and grab another cup of tea, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more Minecraft. Hey. Good thing I got back right then, because now I'm getting attacked by phantoms. What's up, guys? I wanted an excuse to fight these things. They're actually pretty easy to kill. They turn real slow. Once they build up a little bit of speed, they're tough, but hey. Oh, not quite. Gotta learn to predict their movements. Hello. They're actually pretty difficult to parry. Like, you can block, but then... It'd be so good if that arrow hit it on the way down. They pick up a fair bit of speed when they do that. Hi. Ow. They have like a little bitey sound effect. It's so funny, they like chomp you. You got some phantom membrane from that as well, which means more slow falling potions if we want them. Had to do a bit of spam clicking there, but we did it. That's 2 membranes so far. Who else wants some? Come at me. I reckon there's a way we can farm these guys if we want to. Excuse me, rearranging things. It's probably making a horrible noise for you guys. So, where should we build a sugarcane farm on this place? I'm thinking maybe somewhere over here. Somewhere we can set up like a nice flat area. Hey Tiskin, what's up? Okay, Nate, have a good one. Say hi to your parents for me. I hope they're well. Right. Water breathing. We need night vision, don't we? I've got some carrots in here somewhere. I picked up a fair amount of gold nuggets from shipwrecks and stuff, so I guess we might as well make a couple of night vision potions now. Nothing stopping us, except a lack of water bottles currently. Do I have any glass in here? No, this is all bricks. Oh, I hear them again. Hey, friends! They're pretty easy to kill when you've got a bow. Especially a bow with power 5 and flame, apparently. They do not like fire. Smite is good on a sword as well. Standing under mushrooms might be a good tactic. Hasn't occurred to me that this place has natural built-in phantom defenses. No membrane from you. Alright. Where did I put all that glass, though? It's in here somewhere, isn't it? There's a glass bottle in here for no reason, too. Let's make some more of these. So we've got a supply. I think all the ones I've used so far have been ones I've just got from fishing. There we go. Let's throw the crafting table out for a second. It's evening there. Yep, that is how time zones work. Nether wart in there. Okay, cool. We're good. No more phantoms tonight. Eddie, glad you like the stream. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you being here. So let's build a sugarcane farm. And let's also fortune some diamonds, because I got these basically for that purpose and that purpose alone. Where did I put the... Yeah, there we go. Fortune 3 pickaxe. All right, folks, we've got 10 diamond blocks. How many diamonds do you think we're going to end up with at the end of this? I've got my number in my head. How about you? A diamond for every viewer in here right now. That's 20. Well, I'm thinking we're probably going to get 22. Maybe 24 at the outside. Drop your guesses in the chat. 32? That's pretty high. I don't think we're going to get 32 out of 10 blocks. 28 is more realistic, I think. I think probably 24, 25. Jordan reckons 20. Tiskin saying 29. 24. Alia agrees with me with the 24. All right, let's do this. Looking pretty average so far. 21. 21, even lower than estimate. Well done, Jordan. You are the closest without going over. So by Price is Right rules, you've just won a brand new car or something. 21 diamonds. That's still pretty great. Let's be real. That's still a very useful amount of diamonds to have. I think I'll put all of the extra stone in here for the moment. 21 diamonds, though. See, Fortune 3, not all it's cracked up to be. But I'll take 21 diamonds any day of the week. What kind of car? Now you're asking me to name types of car. I think my knowledge of cars goes as far as, you know, they exist. Unbreaking 3 on that one. Unbreaking 3 efficiency 4 would be kind of great. Yeah, a Lego car. A Hot Wheels. That's what you win. When did the stream start? About an hour and a half ago. We've just done some caving. We went and got some diamonds. I'm going to hopefully grab a little bit more experience from down here. And then we're going to build a sugarcane farm, is the plan. KB just joined the game. He'll take the Hot Wheels car. He'll take the Hot Wheels car, folks. Okay, that's still working as intended. Good, good. So glad we have a little bit of storage for all of the farmable stuff around here, because experience is one thing, but you always end up with tons of items from these things as well. Especially when you've got a looting sword. Okie doke. Let's settle in. Nice cup of a psalm. Oh. Mythical Sausage just logged in his camera account, which means time lapses. Just checking a couple of things quickly. Bear with me. Cool. I think if we want maximum yield from this, we have to put the server difficulty on hard. Tree to be the plan is right now to build a sugarcane farm. And then probably to gather a few more resources for a build I want to do. Which is going to involve killing some squids, gathering some more concrete building supplies, maybe making some more glass. Grab a bunch of sand. We might go out to a mining desert at some point. I don't want to do it, but we might have to. Either that or just take down one of the sandy islands somewhere out in the ocean. This shouldn't take too long to get us up to level 30 again. I just need to enchant a new diamond pick and get some night vision potions brewed up. And this is all just busy work between episodes of TV. Episode 4 should be out tomorrow. Hopefully try and get episode 5 out Wednesday or Thursday. A good sized checklist. Yeah, we're just taking it easy today. Despite the fact that the fluid mechanics are slightly different in this update, this is still the best mob softening mechanism I've ever seen. I just wish we had more than one spawner in one place. Cannot wait to find a double spawner that we can turn into a farm at some point. That's the dream right there. It's probably the reason we need to do a bit more exploring. Although if anybody's going to find it, it's probably going to be Paige of Maces, because she just explores constantly when she's on the server. All the enchanted gear from this is really not what I need. Take some of this and put it away. Combine some of the bows. Just started doing this every time I come down here. It's a good habit to get into. A couple of weeks ago you found a spider spawner, a creeper blew it up and you had it in your inventory. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. If you did that a couple of weeks ago, it might have been a bug in a snapshot, so I'm fairly certain that's not how it works now. And even then, to get more than one spawner in one place, because when they drop as items, they're always empty spawners. You'd need a spawn egg to actually turn it into a spawner that had any kind of use. And that would involve cheating in, which would not be the right thing to do. But yeah, triple cave spider spawner does not sound like something I want to mess with either. Especially now the water mechanics have changed. Too much trial and error involved. I mean, maybe I'd take it if there was no alternative, but I bet somewhere out there there's going to be like a double zombie or a zombie skeleton spawner, something like that. They should add the ability to do that with a charged creeper. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like in older versions of Minecraft that would be a little bit more balanced, though. I feel like now that people have the capacity to make charged creepers themselves, you know, using channeling with a trident, I feel like it might be a little bit OP. Who created the mob softener? His name is Derpcrafter, DERPCRAFTURR. I link to it in the description of my videos whenever I include this in the footage, because This is a really great mob softener. It's one of the best. It works a lot better pre 1.13 just because of fluid physics changing and meaning the skeletons stay in the lava and get hurt. They take damage just from being in the lava, whereas with this one now they like come back down again and they don't keep taking lava damage, they just take fire damage. But even in this version of the game, it's pretty good. When will I upload this to YouTube? Streams usually go up basically 24 hours after they originally happened. So this stream started at 4 o'clock today, so it will go up on YouTube around 4 o'clock tomorrow. But it's going to be on my YouTube VODs channel, Pixel VODs, which you can find just by typing youtube.com/pixelvods into your browser. Or by typing !VOD in the chat. Got to wait for more skeletons to build up here. I'm just getting impatient with this. I want to be going around and doing stuff. In fact, what I could do while I'm here is mine out the walls around here a little bit more, because we're at Y16, so I wonder if there might be some diamonds hidden here that we just don't know about. I have done a little bit of branch mining down there. So I think I might have seen it in the ceiling if I was down there, but you never know. There could be a diamond behind every wall. Not up there, though. How much XP do I need? I just want to get to level 30. If I got 30 levels, then I can enchant a pickaxe with a tier 3 enchant, which will be all I need, really. Well, there's no diamonds, but we tried. And that's how we do. Just gotta let a few more skeletons build up in there and we'll be fine. This place doesn't look well lit up enough, but the fact that it's under a mushroom island kind of means we're mostly pretty safe. I'm still getting used to that, though. Wow, it's raining outside. I'm fine having a bit more gravel as well, although the flint I can do without. It is really coming down out there. That's 29. Yeah, not worth it. There's a lot of us on the server right now, which is probably why this is acting kind of slow. fun to be able to watch and chat while you play in single player. Hey, no worries. It's nice to have people chatting in here, sharing what they think about the stream, talking about various things. I cannot wait to see today's finished Hermitcraft recap. That's probably not going to be for another couple of hours, but when it arrives, it'll be great. It's also probably going to be longer than the day one recap at this point. It's not going to be a 5-hour special, Tiscan, but it's going to be pretty close. The last hour is the credits. Come on, all I want is that level 30. It's not far away at this point. Give it 2 more skeletons. 2 more, please. They're in there somewhere. Going around the tubes. The first hour is all the intros. Yeah. The first hour is us re-explaining the server. For anyone who's confused. To be honest, the first hour is us explaining us. Or maybe the first minute. But because we've gained... I'm trying to think how many subscribers we've gained now. It is in the region of like 6,000, maybe? Let's take a look at the channel right now. Yeah, we did not have over 50,000 subscribers before Season 6 started. Now we have nearly 60,000. There we go, 30 levels. So anyway, we kind of had to formally introduce ourselves to the new audience at the start of this script. Just telling everybody who we are, what we do. Telling them we do not have insider information about Hermitcraft. Hey, Zenbeachy. Welcome along. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Right, let's enchant a pickaxe, and then let's build a sugarcane farm. There it is. Fetch my lapis. Nice! Workhorse pick. Good stuff. That's exactly what we wanted. Very happy about that. Now let's check out what we can get on book enchants right now. No, we don't want to enchant the diorite. What do you want about? Loyalty 3, smite, not the best. I think the other thing to do might be to get a helmet. Like another diamond helmet and see what we can get on that. If we can combine it with that other one. Let's see. Unbreaking 3. Okay, well that's at least better than what's currently in here. We'll deal with that later though. Don't need to worry about it right now. We gained more than 18,000 subs since July 20th. Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty sure we were at like 40 something. Since then, it has grown a great deal, for which we are incredibly grateful. All right, let's settle on some materials for this farm then. Like, the usual thing is to go with, like... We've got observers. We've got observers and pistons. We need minecarts, minecart rail we have. We need some glass. Maybe some sort of lighting. We obviously need sand. What should the frame of it look like? Take this rail here. Oh yeah, let's at least chuck this in here for the moment. Hey, Doggy King, welcome back. And yeah, the views have been crazy. Like, we've gotten 300,000 views just on the first day Hermitcraft recap alone, so I'm feeling very positive about that. Why did we start doing Hermitcraft recaps? Loy started before me. He was part of the original Hermitcraft recap team. We started doing it because the old team wasn't able to keep up doing a week-to-week show, and the Hermits felt that that was probably better handled by people who could commit to doing a weekly show instead of just like every couple of weeks. Zloy was writing script material that the old team just wasn't using, and so he felt his talents were being wasted, so he kind of talked to them about it and talked to the Hermits about it, and ultimately they said that we could start it. He asked in the Decidedly Vanilla chat if anybody was interested in doing the voiceover. I said yes, and we've been doing it ever since. We need a bunch of sand for this as well, which I think I have in here. Yep, we still got some of that. Good. Sand is probably going to be the best thing for it. We'll need wood for chests. So growing some jungle wood might be best, or spruce. I need to figure out a way of growing spruce that does not involve me covering my entire island with podzol. Let's get a small stack of chests. There we go. The perfect circle video is missing. It shouldn't be. We just changed channels, so the perfect circle pumpkin video does not have the most views on the new Hermitcraft recap channel. Is my sugarcane farm going to be the same concept as iJevin's one? I don't know what concept iJevin went with, so that is difficult for me to say for certain. Let's grab the Silk Touch. It doesn't have a huge amount of durability left, but I want grass blocks. Let's grab it from over here. Got a lot of bone blocks, but I don't want to do that with those. I want them to do something else. I kind of want to make red concrete and do something like that. Where's the gravel? There's the gravel. Let's get some roses. Which I think, yeah, I have some in here. Bones and roses. And then we make 13 of these. And we turn all of those except one into dye. And then we should be able to make a huge amount of red concrete. 2 stacks should be good enough for now. Something I've always wondered. I say always wondered. Something I've wondered since concrete powder became a thing is, does it have the same properties of sand? As in, like, if it wasn't possible to place... If concrete powder didn't break or turn into regular concrete and break sugarcane if it was placed on it, does it still act like sand? Like, would you be able to place sugarcane on top of a concrete powder block? I wonder about that stuff, you know? Let's make a really quick, like, indentation sort of thing over here. Bit more of the same design, so with the sensor at 3 tall, glass 2 blocks ahead with hoppers on the bottom connected to some chests. Kind of, that's sort of what I'm going for. I'm going to try and make it a lossless design if I can. The idea with this one is it's going to be... yeah, glass is going to stop it from breaking. Or, like, glass is going to stop it from popping out too far when it breaks. It's difficult to explain verbally. Like, I'm not really good at explaining redstone stuff. It'll be a lot easier if I show you. Hey, Tuno, welcome back. I'm trying and failing to explain the sugarcane farm I want to make. Yeah, basically it involves the observer powering a piston that breaks the sugarcane, and then the sugarcane drops onto the sand below it instead of, like, being pushed forward, because that can lead to losses. And underneath the sand there's a minecart going backwards and forwards that collects the sugarcane as it drops onto the sand. That's the idea. What are you even watching? I'm turning concrete powder into concrete. Yeah, so the idea is we're going to have a row of sugarcane here with a hopper minecart going backwards and forwards underneath it. And so the minecart's going to go back and forward in there. The sugarcane's going to go on top of it. Why is the game so laggy? The block keeps respawning Kappa. This is... It's actually kind of happening anyway a lot of the time. Like, you say cheap Minecraft clones on Android, but it's actually happening a lot more than you would expect. Like, we're getting a lot more block lag on this server because of 1.13 being a little bit buggy, I think it's safe to say. So if we build something like this, and we'll need hoppers, so I'll need to grab some iron. Does it use more iron to make a hopper minecart system, or just make a bunch of hoppers? Depends how big, really. Depends how big you're working. Because you're making a hopper and a minecart, which means 5 iron for each, but then if it's 5 iron per hopper and you've got more than 2 hoppers, then it saves to make a hopper minecart. Also, the minecart can pick up stuff if it's, like, on the block above, which is important in the case of this design because it means it's lossless. This is the design I made in the last season of Decidedly Vanilla, and I think it's probably going to work out pretty well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then underneath this one, we just have to put a hopper there going into a chest here. And then we put down the powered rail on top of that. This isn't going to be one of those fancy mechanisms that's like stops the minecart while it unloads. It doesn't do the comparator thing. It's just going to go back and forth constantly. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. Can I fit it in a chunk? Yes. Do I ultimately plan to? Not really. Thing about this is that we need to have water running along here. And it needs to be in a position where it's not going to disturb the rail. Which I think water still does, right? Yeah, okay, good, it does. Just before I go to tons of effort for something that is not actually going to happen. That is sandstone, not sand. Why do I have this in my inventory? 5, 6... And then it would also go 7, 8 along there like that. And now in theory, if we just place a water bucket down there, that should hydrate all of that sand for sugarcane to be placed on it. Useful everyday contraptions fitting in a single chunk. Yeah, I've considered doing one chunk farms, but I really don't know enough about farming to be considered an authority. You could argue that I don't know enough about building either, but I would argue against that because I kind of think I do. The next step is going to be to make a bunch of pistons. But yeah, what we need to do is place this like that, and then have that along the back. And then do this. Actually, other way around. This didn't feel this easy last time, but then last time I was building it in a cave. From a box of scraps. Never not going to make a Jeff Bridges reference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. What are we doing today? Today we are making a sugarcane farm. A pretty lo-fi one, but that's kind of how I operate. One of the other cool things about this design is you can build stuff like this back to back, so you can have, once you put the glass in here, you can have the same set of pistons trigger either side of the same kind of central column, so you can have all of the sugarcane farms basically go off at once anytime it detects something that's grown to that height. I don't think you need to do it that way. Spiders can't climb up sand? I'm pretty sure they can. Where did I put all the glass? I had some glass a minute ago. There it is. One just did. Right. The other thing I have a problem with right now is that we don't have any connected textures. So the glass is going to look kind of rubbish. But there you go. Guess we're going to have to not worry about that. Do I have any ink? like anywhere? I don't know that I do. I've got a lot of mushrooms. Guess I haven't killed a huge number of squid. Time to change that. Where do you find squid in the update aquatic? Is sausage having troubles? Whip is having troubles. Is that a squid? Is that a piece of an iceberg? That looks like iceberg to me. Here, squiddy, squiddy, squiddy. Is it going to be easier to find squids in, like, rivers and things? A polar bear in a boat. Yeah, I still need to give him a name. I have not given him a name yet. Been trying to get phantoms to spawn, but they never came. It only happens above certain elevations and if you haven't slept for 3 nights. I think it's also possible to get them more frequently in certain biomes, like extreme hills. I think that's the deal. $10 ink sacs, though. Just from that. That should actually be enough for the moment. Tried to see if the Coca-Cola bear had a name, but he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know of any polar bear names aside from... I think there was like a children's cartoon called Noah's Ark where it was about him like... It was like a polar bear called Noah who was trying to save a bunch of endangered animals. I think that was the gist of the cartoon. There we go. Tons of light grey. That's what we want. Light grey glass, as always, is the best for making it look like you don't have glass there at all, which is kind of what I want here. Definitely the most chill glass colour. And then pistons along the back there. That's the idea. Frosty McFrostface. Polary McPolar Bear. We need iron, which I'll get from in here. Redstone, cobble, and wood from over here. Fonzie the polar bear. It's an interesting one. Let's put some of this in here for the moment. Get the jungle planks, get the cobblestone. Piston. And efficiency shovel. Then all we need is a row of this across the back. And a row of redstone across the top. And then as soon as one of these grows to that height, they get scooped up by this and put in the chest down here. Perfect. Corporal from the Penguins of Madagascar. Never seen Madagascar. Never seen any of those movies. That sounds familiar to me, Tiscan. I think I might have heard about the polar bear on the news. I feel like if we wanted to, we could later on kind of rig this up to a dispenser clock and pump it out to a separate storage system, but I'm not that worried about doing that yet. The other option is to have a stacking system where we could have like a series of hoppers to transport multiple sugarcane things all stacked on top of one another, which I might actually end up doing eventually. Not going to do it right now though. I think I kind of want to turn all of this into red concrete instead. Hello? Like so. So it's going to mean going through a lot of red concrete, but it's going to look really nice. I need to get rid of some of my inventory here. I'm carrying way too much stuff. So much for the stuff I need. I'm going to put the shield back in my offhand for a start. Put the sandstone away because I don't need that. Likewise the bricks. All of the extra dyes and stuff. I'm just going to put that stuff in here temporarily. We need another hopper. Like so. And then... oh, we need another hopper there as well, don't we? I still think this is less expensive than having a... just a series of hoppers. The lossless design is kind of helpful as well. Let's make 5 if we can. I need more iron for that. Yeah, that'll do for now. Grim Nether music, no thank you. I can go under here, into a chest like so. Still not quite used to that. Not doing it right first time every time. One last thing we need to do on this other side is grab a couple of levers, which I think I still have in the redstone box over here. No, I don't. What did I do with all the levers? They must still be down at the skeleton spawner. I made like 8 levers at one point and was like, I'll need those for later. We need paper for so much stuff now. It's needed for books, fireworks, trading. There's so much useful stuff. So I thought a sugarcane farm was probably going to be the first thing to build here. It would be in this chest. 7 levers. There we go. I knew I had some somewhere. It's actually really peaceful here when it rains. I kind of like it. I feel bad liking rain because I'm British, I'm meant to complain about the weather. And rain is not always the best, but sometimes it's just really nice. So how do we power that rail in particular? Like I could put a lever just there, couldn't I? Does that work? Does that power the rail? It does. Delightful. Dang it. Okay, gotta go around and fix that. Bear with me. Even if you take the gold and the minecart hopper into account, it'll almost be cheaper to use minecarts. Good, glad to know I'm on the right track. Well, speaking of the right track, let's block that off for a second, shall we? What I wanted to do, I need to power that block. Or I could do this one, I guess. Yeah, that's probably the safer bet, isn't it? Like that. And then I can let the water back out here. And then replant that sugar cane. Satan before that goes off and crushes my head. Well, at least we know that works. It's got quite a neat, like, modular design to it. I know what I'll put down the middle there as well. We can put some nice strip logs down there. I think oak. Oak or birch, guys. Let's try birch. I think birch goes well with a lot of stuff. Like it's going to look really nice next to that red color. I think of the strip logs, strip birch is probably one of my favorites. It's got a very nice kind of pale color that must blend really well with like sandstone builds. Sandstone and endstone. It's going to go super well with them. Alright, let's lay down some more sand then. We will need access to this, so maybe that block there is not the best idea, but doesn't matter hugely for now. We'll deal with the collection mechanism later. It strikes me that I must be doing this so slowly compared to some people who are competent with redstone, but that's never been my selling point. Check that comes back. Seems to work okay. Like that. Yeah, very good. Bring back the sand. Where did I put the sand? Emptied out my inventory just now. There it is. Well. anybody wanted to know what was in that minecart hopper, now you know. This trench here gets filled with water. Yoink. I had 2 lakes on this island that I ended up filling in, but I might want to put a proper water source somewhere else. Could make it artistic, like a fountain or something, maybe. Got a block we need to replace there. Perfect. Where is my other sugarcane? I know I put it around here somewhere. Oh, we have a visitor. A somewhat unwelcome visitor. What should we do with that guy, chat? Should we get rid of him? He lives in hell, give him a break. Hey, sugarcane farm indeed, Liara. Sugarcane farm indeed. Nice simple one as well, nothing fancy. Iscallions are going to hate you. Bumbo is only visible from the back in your render of Iscal's Island. Oh. Well, that's what they get for perpetuating memes. Yeah, that still goes up there, right? Perfect. Yeah, we do need access to those chests eventually. I do like this, though. And then we can build another farm on the opposite side of here. With another set of observers pointing this way. Oh, not that way. But this way. I'm trying to do a thing. That way. Need to make some more pistons. I only got one more. We're going to have to move the storage building. It's going to be too close to this. Like it's not made of 24 observers. Observers are easy. Observers literally made redstone understandable for me. Like I can't really do a whole bunch without them. Like I was just getting the hang of bud circuits and then they put observers in the game and I was like, well, guess I'm using those now. And we need One of those here. Break that. Place lever. Rail, 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 rail. Powered rail. With a hopper underneath. Hopper. It's almost 3 a.m. and you have school at 8:40. Yeah, get some sleep. Enjoy. Have a good day at school, and thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it a great deal. Okay, now one more minecart. Paranor, hello. Haven't seen you for a few streams. How are you? Good to see that name pop up in the chat. I know it's not Final Fantasy, it's Minecraft now. What is this? Who are you and what have you done with pixel riffs? What can we throw out of my inventory? Wooden pick. Don't need it. Been missing each other. I've still been streaming at the same times. Although I've only just really picked it up again this week, so that's fine. If you've got things to do, you've got a life to lead, I understand. It's great to have you back in the chat. Can always build FF stuff in Minecraft. I could give that a try sometime. The thought has occurred to me, and a couple of people have suggested it as well. Right, this is all about to go to heck, so I will probably put some dirt here and here so I can actually pour water down this thing without the rails all busting. How about that? Sleep schedule's been screwed up. Oh, sorry to hear that. The old Pixel Riffs is gone. Minecraft Pixel Riffs is here now. Minecraft Pixel Riffs is the old Pixel Riffs. That's the problem. Alright, that will go there for now. That is all under there, right? Wait a second. Wait a second. How many pistons do we have here? Oh, okay, they're all offset by one, that's why. This sand does not want to be there. We put the dirt there. We take the block away. We take this sand away too. Okay, I just made that one too long. Just messed up the dimensions slightly. No biggie. Well, done that a second time, haven't we? This needs to be there. That needs to get broken. The chest goes there. And the hopper goes there. And then we get our powered rail onto that one. We put the sand over the top here. Better. Yes, this bit sticking out at the end of this was, was confusing me. Sugarcane murderer. Something tells me they won't mind. Put that over there for the minute. We do need to do a bit of rearranging here. How's Hermitcraft Recap going? Lawyers editing the video, yes. Tiscan is correct. I've done the voiceover for today, that's all I need to do. I can't plant any of that there because we don't have the water source back in here yet. There we go. Gonna be listening while you yourself play Minecraft. Enjoy too, Noah, enjoy. Okay, now we should be able to place sugarcane all the way to the end here. Perfect. And then block this off, as we have over there. And we need to put the hopper minecart back on the rail. Boosh. The rail needs to be switched on at this side, but it should be switched on at the other already. Let me just check it's returning. It is. Good. And now I'm out of glass. Hate that your mind is being blown by the sand on top of the rail. Yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, physically that shouldn't work, but, you know, it just does. One of those Minecraft things. I feel like if they ever redo sand physics the way they've redone water physics, then we're all going to be slightly screwed. That is a couple of modules of a fairly decent sugarcane farm, I think. I reckon what we'll do here is just bring that up like that. We can add a second layer to this and a third and a fourth. Old mechanic loving the stripped wood. Yeah, it's really nice. Stripped birchwood especially is the best form of birchwood. No other birchwood need apply. Just that texture. That's a really nice texture. And the colour works great with the red concrete. It'd look even better with the green stuff as well. Having a stripped wood and prismarine, I fully expect that's going to be a really nice build combination. Strip jungle has a wet greenish look, using it with mossy cobble and brick. Yeah, I find the same is true of spruce. I don't really like the stripped spruce logs as much as I like regular spruce logs. But I'm finding each one of them does have a use. I quite like stripped oak and birch. Vapor Gamer update is really good. I'm really enjoying it. I think this has been one of the best things to happen to Minecraft in a while. I kind of wish you could do the same thing you can with bark blocks with the stripped logs and have the stripped texture on all four sides. Although if you put it like this, like there, that doesn't look too bad. Kind of has like a totemic feel about it. Like if we put that there. Maybe. Maybe we can deal with that. I think I can deal with that. It's got a bit of a pattern to it. Like so, and this top one here. I haven't taken a water temple yet for prismarine stairs and slabs. Water temples are hard to find these days. It's funny, we've got a whole bunch of them on this server, but we've got a huge ocean, so like there's a couple out here just like in the iceberg biome. Eddie, thank you for the follow. Don't have to deal with freshwater, saltwater, and brackish. Yeah, there's a few real-world concepts that I just don't think need to apply to Minecraft. That definitely being one of them. Yeah, I definitely need to move the storage area. It was foolish to start the sugarcane farm right next to it. Eventually, a lot of these farms that I'm going to end up building are going to be incorporated into skyscraper type of designs. Sort of like what you see in Good Times with Scars, Hermitcraft 5 series. For those of you guys who have been watching, though, how good is Hermitcraft 6? Like, for real this time. Hermitcraft 6 is incredible. Like, I tweeted that out the other day, and I genuinely meant it. So much of what's happening on Hermitcraft 6 right now is just blowing my mind in the best ways. It so is. Yeah, I mean, like, just watching Python alone this week was a delight because he was collaborating with so many people. Like, Tango was stopping by to see if he could borrow some villagers. Zedaf just turns up and decides to live with him for a couple of days. He's collaborating with Wells Knight. He goes to the end with Azuma and Jevin. Like, he's just running into so many people. And it's been so great just watching, like, you know, at the start of a server when everyone's just kind of doing their own thing and everything's like a landscape and you get used to the look of the landscape, but you're not really, as a viewer, you're not really kind of seeing where everything is, like landmarks and stuff, but then the shops start to pop up and suddenly you've got context for everything. So, like, in my head, I can't always keep it straight when they're going from, like, the medieval place to the shopping district to the modern one to the fantasy realm, and then suddenly, like, it all starts to piece together because of what direction people are traveling. It's really exciting. And see everyone's builds evolve behind each other and stuff. It makes you go, oh, who's making that? Yeah, exactly. Like, there's builds popping up and nobody quite knows who's doing what. Like, even the hermits themselves don't really know a lot of the time, I think. Yeah, this is just going to be an access corridor, but we don't need anything more than that, really. And maybe, I don't know, we could have, like, a ladder at the back here that goes up to the next level if we do another level. Modern District is looking nice. Python did a good job on his house. He really did. He did an excellent job on his house. Even though Hobo Zed has moved in. Hobo Zed is my favourite thing about Season 6. And Wells or Cub's horse. They end up in Python's house? Or are you talking about something different? I'm not quite keeping up. Oh no! Whip just got killed by a cave spider. I think they're trying to work out a spawner right now. It's because I said good job, guys. Suddenly they just start dying. Maybe if I put this on this side as well. I like concealed redstone as a thing. Concealed redstone always just feels way neater. Parked his horse in Python's house when he visited the shopping district, but you can't remember if it was Wells or Cub. I can't remember either, but I don't watch either Wells or Cub for the recaps, so... Yeah, I'll have to, like, casually watch more people's videos at some point. Zedaf's plans to barter, borrow, and steal this season. Yeah, I think he's going to have a lot of fun with that as a concept. I do think what some of the stuff they're going to end up doing with the individual areas is going to look fantastic when it's done. So he'll have enough time to actually play on the Zcraft server. That's pretty nice, if anything. Like, I feel like Zed's strength is more in just the kind of rambly stuff he gets up to when he's wandering around. And so much of that is a lot quicker to do than some of the redstone stuff and building and everything like that. Just going to drop everything off over here for a second because I need to start... Oh, hi! These guys again. Great, I'm out of arrows. I just left my arrows in the chest. That was a mistake. Where are they? There they are. Kind of need arrows to fight these guys. That's right, I haven't been sleeping. What of it? Thanks for the membrane. Freaking guys. Sure, leaves and netherrack go together, right? Haven't taken on phantoms yet, they're alright. They ain't so tough. Yeah, I think underground storage room is probably going to be the way to go. He always felt like silly editing was the time commitment there. Yeah, I feel like Zed puts a lot of effort into little skits and stuff like that, and so often. Johnny the Ninja, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, I think a lot of Zed's stuff is going to be a little swifter if he doesn't have to edit all of the funny stuff in. How can we light this up in a nice, creative way? Sea pickles! I really want to get some sea pickles. I still haven't found a coral reef anywhere on the server, but we'll get one eventually. Maybe we'll put these like this for the moment. They ain't so tough if you have armor on. And a bow with, like, power 5 flame helps too. This track always gets so loud. So this is already fired once, so we should have sugarcane. Oh, hello. You're back. Luckily my bow has infinity. I can go all day. That arrow just bounced off him. Did you see that? You guys saw that, right? Hi. Phantoms are attacking me.
Phantoms?
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're a new thing.
Oh gosh. That's ominous.
Yeah, they're not all that. I built a sugarcane farm. It's looking pretty.
Just to help make it grow faster?
It doesn't make it grow faster, it just automatically harvests it.
Oh, I see.
There's
I
like,
always forget about all the automation things that you can do with the redstone and stuff.
yeah, there's like chests under here collecting it for me.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I only just set it up though, so it hasn't yielded much yet, but
Fun, fun.
we'll get there. Nate's back in the chat.
Oh, there he is.
Nate the one OG.
Hi, Nate. And Lucas, if he's around.
And Paranoid's here as well. Paranoid says hi.
I like, wife.
Wife?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, wife.
Wife.
Question mark, question mark. His little Super Meat Boy emotes. Appreciate hearing the Minecraft music. Yeah, me too. I love this soundtrack. It's so good. Oh, we got a swoop. Swooping in. There's like 3 of them now. And they're immediately on fire. Oh, there they are. Hello. They make little bitey noises. They're so funny.
They make bitey noise?
Yeah, they get close to you and they go... It's really funny.
A new haircut? No, my hair, I need a haircut. Like, it's getting shaggy. It has been a little while, but no, my hair is
It's so noisy.
just my hair. hair.
Apparently Lucas isn't there.
Aw.
I'm sure he's around somewhere.
I'm sure they're getting ready for school to start and things like that. Not like now, but I mean like soon, because it's
At some point.
gonna be August. Ella said like her school's like first day is like August 14th or something. I was like, that seems very early.
That does seem early. Our school, like in this country, basically only just ended.
Yeah.
It's like starting again in September.
Super.
Oh, you know what would look really good with this build palette? If we get
Aw,
some of the new
Thank you.
some of the
Went
new
to the store.
kelp blocks. Some of these.
Helping out mom. That's good. And dad.
That's nice. I kind of like those.
Yeah. I haven't had a ponytail in a long time. I used to have like a little top knot situation when the sides were shaved and it was getting really long, but I'm back to short again.
Yeah, when we're making the old Stardew Valley series, I'm pretty sure your hair was still long then.
Yeah, longish.
Like, yeah.
The top bit was long, I think. Was it? I had all the undercut though then, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I haven't had my hair like all one length long in a long time. It's been a while.
Yeah, I feel like those are nice, but I don't quite know how to use kelp blocks yet. There's a couple of things I've been working on that I think would look really good, but not for this build necessarily.
Don't forget to cherish me.
All right.
I'm just reading what the chat is commanding you to do. Don't forget the cherishment. No, you do. You're very lovely.
I try.
Kelp block. Speaking of kelp, we don't have any seaweed to eat, and I was really craving like some nori with my
Yeah.
miso. I didn't have any miso because I was like, I don't have anything to eat it with.
Green says kitchen floor for kelp. Yeah, kind of. I can see that. Get sea pickles. I want to find sea pickles, but I don't have a bunch of them right now. Like I don't know where a coral reef is, so acquiring sea pickles will be tricky.
Sea pickles.
Sea pickles. It's really rainy right
I
now.
was gonna say it just suddenly started coming down really hard.
I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Occasionally, you just get this like
Yeah.
coming from
No, it's been a nice
out the window.
shift, as much as I want the sun to come back now. But like the earth needed the rain. It was very, very crispy.
The kelp makes you think of Victorian wallpaper. Maybe it has a kind of like damask thing to it or something. Thank your lucky stars for the misses.
Cherish and thank. Did you want anything else?
Glass of water might be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting a little parched up here.
Yeah. It's still pretty toasty up in this room.
Yeah, it's comfortable. It's nice having the windows mostly closed, so like you don't get all of the traffic noise and the seagulls and stuff from outside. But the computer running does keep it warm.
Yeah. It's toasty. Okay, I'll bring you some water.
Thank you. How many days will it take to put a mustache on Squidward's house? Oh, is that what Grian built? I imagine it won't take long. It's going to be bumbos everywhere. You know that Buzz Lightyear thing where it's like, things everywhere. It's going to be bumbos. Bumbos everywhere. Hey, Lemon Quest. Glad you like Homocraft Recap. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Really appreciate you being here. Streaming with room service. Don't call that room service. And calling me a successful content creator is a borderline fallacy, I think. It's whenever I get chests like this that I just really miss having inventory tweaks. Gonna try and compact the storage over here a little bit so I can make room for another module of this, because I like this design. I want it to be at least 4 modules wide. I think that's the plan. What is up in here? That's all of my concrete powder and stuff. No. Double chest. Thank you. You are the best. Is this a mode? Yes, this is survival mode. I have too much stuff right now.
Someone is commanding you to kiss me with an angry face.
I'm alright.
The Nate said mood. He's saying, is this a mood?
I have no idea.
Everything is a mood these days.
Yeah. It's how people talk.
Everything is a mood.
Big mood.
Big mood. Mood mod? Probably?
Oh, a mod. No, it's not a mod. It is a vanilla.
A vanilla.
Yes.
There you go, mod. One of those. It's a mod, it's a mood.
It's a big mood.
It's a mood. It's all of those. What do you want to do for dinner? I can't wait for her to ask that.
I'm not sure. I can probably whip something up with some rice and veggies and things.
Okay. I really want noodles, but we can do rice if you want.
Do we have noodles?
I don't know.
I don't think we do.
Oh, no. No, everyone's confused, yes. You see, it's yes across the board, though. Mood, mod, mode, all of those things. It's good.
Yup. Zembichi with the 500 bits. Thank you for the wonderful content. This lady appreciates it. You are very welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the top of the cheerleader board. Thank you for cheering some bits today. Very much appreciated. Throw the bones in there for now.
Do you want me to go check to see if we have any noodles?
Oh, we might still have some of the buckwheat noodles, the soba noodles.
Oh, yeah, I think we have a bunch of those. Let me go.
All right. Yeah, we can make something with those then. Do that. Do those with some veggies and some nice sauce. This is how I cherish the missus I cook dinner. She even cooks for me. She cooks, but I like to cook as well. I feel like I end up doing a lot of the cooking. We had our vegan friend in town the other day, and it's a fun challenge cooking for people who have different dietary preferences. But I think I do some decent food. She seemed pretty happy with it, so. Waiting for this mechanism to fire, which it should do in a second.
We've got a bunch of noodles. We've got
Cool.
2 packs of the soba that I got from Infinity. I've got a pack of the soba that Emma got from Todd. Not pack, like a little bundle. 2 bundles of the one from Infinity. The other, one bundle of the one that she got from Taj.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then a full pack that hasn't been opened of that one that she was like, this is different and it's just a wheat style noodle. That's
Oh, cool. Okay. Maybe I'll use those.
quite nice. So there's a variety of noodles.
Okay. Noodly things it is then.
Yes.
Cool. Joel is here. Hi, Joel. Cooking together is one of the best things. You are correct. Trism is very quickly popping in to say hello before you subdue your kids into going to bed. Good luck with that. Eddie starts collage soon. I assume you mean college, but I quite like the word collage. Should start a collage soon anyway. Collages are fun. So if I take away about half of this platform, I should be able to make this like a symmetrical thing, and then I'll be happy about it. Irish potato farmer? What? So confused. Sometimes people just, I don't know, type things in the chat whenever they feel like it. 6ix9ine, thank you for the follow. Let's see. Any advice for you? Live long and prosper. Okay. Cool. I
Bye,
will.
everybody. Have fun.
I will be down in about an hour or so, and I'll make dinner.
Okay.
I
I can help with it as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
don't we?
Yeah, we can mix some of that stuff in, maybe.
We'll figure something out.
Joel says bye.
Bye.
I need some more red concrete now, don't I? Oh, there it goes. And look, all the sugarcane gets hoovered up. Oh, perfect. Working as nature intended. Do I still play Terraria? Sometimes. I finished my series with my friend the Cirque a little while ago, and we have not played any since then. But sometimes I play it when I just like to chill out and play games like that occasionally. Is she my wife? She is my wife. Typical 7777. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. Sorry, I'm rummaging through the chests here. I'm looking for sand. I have sandstone, but not sand. This is a travesty. We should go out and collect some more sand. Da, 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 da. The sandstone was in one of these. It's the problem with moving all of my stuff around is I can never find it again. Oh, there's some sand. Problem is we need to save 8 of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, like so, and 28 of that. I reckon we could probably make enough concrete with 28. Now I need to find 28 gravel. Oh, I've got so much stuff and things. There we go. 28 gravel, and now you should let your wife play Minecraft with you. I would let her, I just don't think she wants to a lot of the time. That would be a cool series. Yeah, I think it would. I think she would probably get a little bit impatient with me, like, running around and doing stuff all the time without explaining it. Maybe not that many. I need to keep 8 of these. Can I even that out? Make 7? Yeah, okay. 56. That works. That'll do fine. Typical, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. We breezed through 1,500 followers recently. I'm really happy about that. Hey, Mr. Needs, what's up? I should let my wife be a YouTuber like me. She doesn't want to be a YouTuber. She wants to do other stuff. She wants to write. She's a writer. And where did that last piece of concrete go? Mythical sausage sleeping through the night like a boss. Like, yeah, you get random phone calls from the same number at the same time every day. Are they just like marketing calls or something? Because I get those all the time now. I barely answer my phone when it rings because it's always like a dumb, like, cold call. It's really annoying. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Where's the redstone box got to? There it is. McMathias. Or McMathies. Not sure quite how you pronounce that one, but thank you for the follow anyway. Wells Knight is hosting me. Yeah, I gather that. He auto-hosts me now, which is really nice of him. Really great to be supported by one of the members of Hermitcraft every so often. When we get those stream hosts. You just reject the calls. That's probably a good thing to do if it's, like, not a number you recognize. Seems pretty sensible to me. Okay, now let's see if we have enough red concrete to complete this little design here. I hate the ads when it comes on Twitch. I don't mind them. I know it's supporting the creators I want to watch, so I'm okay with it. You can't get too mad at advertising when it's helping out the people you like to watch. Oh yeah, we need a hopper underneath that one, don't we? And we'll put a 2-part chest over here. And I think if we pop down the rails like so, this really isn't going to take long. We'll put that guy over there. We need to break that one because we need access to the chest. That's just going to get covered over anyway. Put down our little hopper minecart here. And power those guys. Perfect. Now sand can go across the top here. Not that guy. That guy. Do 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 do. Spongy Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. I appreciate your face. Did I design this myself? The sugarcane farm, kind of, yeah. I mean, it's just kind of based on other sugarcane farms I've seen in videos, but I'm not following a tutorial or anything. Oh, wait, this doesn't need to be dirt. This needs to be... Wait a second. Where do I put the water for this one? Oh, that's right. I know what I've done wrong. I need to take this out and... that out, and then I need to put the... I don't want to break stuff. Come back, minecart. Wow, okay, something is lagging real hard right now. Yeah, that'll do. Is the chest meant to go here in this? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, I'm messing myself up here. Chest needs to be headed in the opposite direction. They need to be pointing inwards like that. Like so. And then like this. Yeah, perfect. And then that lever goes under there above the chest. This block gets taken out. And then that goes over there, and then the water goes along the back here. That's where I was going wrong. Don't have Mumbo there to lag out the server. Well, server's getting pretty laggy just by itself. Part of which I think is a 1.13 thing, part of which I think is probably just everybody being in different places doing different stuff. Nice. That should be all we need. It kind of bugs me that you can't put redstone components directly on pistons anymore. Like, I liked that in 1.12. It's a quick way to activate a piston, just to shove a button on it and press it. But I understand why you're not supposed to do that, but I always did it occasionally just to get a quick activation instead of just placing a block next to it and doing the same thing. Spigot or vanilla? Just vanilla. I don't think Spigot is available for 1.13 yet. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think it is. Whoop. Oh, Pickles is online as well. Wow, we got a real, like, troop of people online today. Although a couple of them are just AFK fishing, so... Yes, it's an epidemic. Happens on this server as well. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I suppose redstone block works well. Don't think you realised you can't put buttons on things anymore. Yeah, it's just something that they've decided to put back in for 1.13. The inability to do that. Yeah, I built this up in the wrong place, didn't I? Need to put the strip logs over there, which we will. About to launch Biffercraft with 1.13. Needed to wait for it for Core Protect. Yeah. So it is out, but it's just not widely used yet, I guess. I need a bucket of water. What do I do with the buckets? Are they in here as well? I just deposit them in a random chest. Sounds like something I would do. There it is. It's still in development, but it works fine. Okay, that's good. Because of the amount of stuff they've changed behind the scenes for 1.13, I'm kind of surprised whenever stuff like that happens at all. Symmetry is waiting on Core Protect 2, yeah. I imagine a lot of servers will need it. Calm down with the spam there, Nate. You're getting a little bit intense with the emotes there, buddy. Do I break that? Maybe I shouldn't break that. Yeah, didn't think so. Need to pop a red concrete there so I know what I'm doing with that. And then this. I need to make the hopper minecart again. Set up that rail. Put the lever there. Activate the lever there if it'll let me. There we go. Let me out. Okay. I think I just killed the water source, so let's go and grab another one of those. Boop. Let's put that there for the moment. I don't think that's disturbed anything in here. No, it hasn't. Good. Does the water not reach that far? Oh, that's annoying. What have I done wrong here? That's the same length. Did I just start the water source a little bit too high? Oh, I did. I did. I done did it. It needs to start there. There we go. Good. Good. Yeah, Liara caught that. Let's find the wood again. Unless I put that sandstone. Where did all the strip logs go to? There they are. Let me put this like so. Start the bridge over the top there. Take that out. Pop that in. How do you enter the Decidedly Vanilla server? It's an invite-only server, so it's the kind of place where if we find somebody interesting enough to invite to the server, we get in touch with them. Same way Hermitcraft does things, so there's no like application process or anything. We just ask people to join if we like them. Do I use a texture pack? I do not. This is all default vanilla. And when default vanilla changes, I will be changing with it. And now we need a bit more glass just to finish this thing off, and I've forgotten where I put the glass. Oh, there's some in here. Okay, good. Now, do I have any more grey dye, or was that all? Okay, I still have some of that as well. Very good. Give me some light grey. Probably 24 will do it. Not sure if we even need that much, actually. $16 would have done it. Never mind. I'll keep the last 8 for something else. This has turned out pretty well, guys. This has turned out pretty well. It's, like I said, I've still got to figure out the access for the chests down here, other than just, you know, breaking that open. But I'll keep these blocks open just so I can see where stuff is. It's already making us sugarcane, which is great. Dernan33, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. There we go. We've got a full stack now. Perfect. So that's all good. That's a sugarcane farm up and running, folks. And yeah, we still really need to sort out storage, like find out where storage is going to go. But I think this is going to work as a pretty great expandable farm design. We should be able to use this as a foundation for a skyscraper type of build. I can see it going pretty well. You're gone for like 2 hours. What happened? I'm building a sugarcane farm, which is now fully operational. We can collect all of the sugarcane from these chests down here. I might centralize the storage at some point. I might make something with water streams and maybe even like a bubble column or something like that. It would be really cool to have bubble columns going up the side of like a skyscraper type of building and you're just watching items go and go and go. But I don't know for certain if I want to do that because like centralizing your storage at the top of a building is not usually the best idea. Maybe birch trapdoors inset with stairs. Yeah, that's an option. Just like having on my, I built a similar design on the previous DV server in my temple, and I just had like oak trapdoors. But now the other trapdoors are an option. That's definitely something to think about. Can make a series of volcano erupting with items. Yeah. Water streams weaving throughout the whole city to a centralized storage system. It's turning into Ren's base from Hermitcraft Season 5. Bill Cub fans, mega shulker box storage from Season 5. Not a terrible idea. I've never really used shulker box like redstone stuff. Like the way you can have a shulker box be dispensed and like fill it up with a hopper and then push it with a piston to break it and everything. Like I never ended up doing that. So I kind of want to do some more stuff with that this season. Oh, I never finished this, did I? Well, that needs to go all the way over here, doesn't it? I need to make some more stripped birch logs. I really like the look of that. I'm still not 100% sold on the kelp blocks here, but that's maybe something we can incorporate into the skyscraper part and not necessarily the farm part. Cub has a tutorial for it. Yeah, I might give it a try at some point. I kind of like figuring stuff out for myself, though. My problem with following tutorials is that I want so much of this stuff to be something I figure out as I go, because then I feel like I'm learning from it more than just copying what somebody else has done verbatim, you know? It's more of a pride thing than anything else, I think. My wife would probably tell me it's because I'm a Taurus. All right, the expert, catch you later. Like with the soul sand and magma cubes can the original design be improved upon? The skeletons in my mob spawner are actually going up a bubble column. Like, they are elevated by a soul sand bubble column. It's really fast. That is something a Taurus would do. Yeah. Yeah. Be kind of surprised how accurate that stuff is a lot of the time. Alright, this should all be working as intended. Trying to think what else we can do to this. Sometimes tutorials can be too much. This is how, unless this is why. Yeah, that's what I try and cover in some of the tutorials that I make. Is like, this is kind of why I want something to look the way it does. I think the next thing I want to figure out is how, if we stack this, how the supplies from the like upper layers are going to get down to these chests. Or I think the thing is we have to decide how all of the storage is going to work, if it's going to remain in these chests and be stored there, or if it's going to end up in a different spot. And I don't know. You don't want to believe in any of it, but it's accurate in your case and thus a convenient scapegoat. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that as long as you don't let it, like, harm anything, then it's kind of fun to have it as part of your life. It's not something I necessarily subscribe to, but I don't have any problem with anybody else doing so, you know? BJ has found a strange village. A strange village. Do they have... KB is like, do they have a YMCA? I'm going to serve with some funny people. Krypton's Mercy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels, great to have you on board. Zloy is sending me Discord chat of like future jokes to use in Hermitcraft. Recap. It's a lot easier to run water streams now. You don't need ice with the new water physics, so you can run it to a large storage area. Yeah, I kind of wish ice still worked for the mobs, because skeletons tend to drag along the bottom of water streams now. Skeletons and zombies do the same. I need to get auto farms for crops figured out as well, which is probably going to mean villagers. I like the idea of having villager crop farms look like an office building somehow. Like they're all just kind of walking around maintaining stuff. But then ultimately it's just going to look like a big open field with crops in it sooner or later. So I don't quite know how to pull that one off. But we will see. Yeah, I like the look of that. At the start of Hermitcraft 5, you thought mushroom grass was obnoxiously bright. It kind of is, but that's what I like about it. I do like that bright green, colourful thing, especially for the theme of my island this season is going to be like a superhero society, so I want it to be like cartoonish. Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm going with generally. And having the icebergs all around, like, the first thing everybody seems to say when they see icebergs like this is, oh great, I can build the Fortress of Solitude. And to be fair, you could do that previously, you just have to dismantle an ice spikes biome, but now I feel like the Fortress of Solitude is more easy to just carve out of the ice over there instead of just making it yourself from scratch, you know? Jungle grass has a similar brightness. I'm not sure if it's quite this bright, but it's pretty similar. There is still a patch of mycelium in here under the cows, because I haven't been bothered to either let the cows out or kill them all and get the mycelium taken care of. between cub and false, you're like, oh, it's just grass. Yeah. Or whenever Python uses his regular texture pack, he has the kind of alpha green grass in that. Lively Default does the same thing. It removes biome colors and all of the grass is just really bright green. And I took that out of Lively Default when I added their, hey buddy, added their sky and like ocean water and stuff to my textures, because I just didn't like the fact that you didn't have biome colors. I like working with biome colors. Actually gives the place a bit of an atmosphere. The San Francisco thing. Yeah, kind of. That's the plan. It's not like explicitly going to be a tribute to that specific universe. Like, it's not going to be a carbon copy of Big Hero 6 stuff, but I want it to have a similar feel to it. Like a mix of architectural styles, a kind of bay-side town, maybe a big bridge leading somewhere, that kind of thing. Go see the village he was at. I have no idea where he is. He could be thousands of blocks away, for all I know. And I'm probably not going to be here for too much longer. We're probably going to be streaming for another, like, half hour or so. I kind of want to just check that everything here is running as it should. Like, this hasn't grown at all. It should. Like, there's nothing stopping it growing right now, but yeah, it's just kind of funny that it hasn't yet. Man, am I looking forward to getting connected textures back. That's one of the things I really love about Optifine. One of the things I really wish they would implement in vanilla Minecraft is having connected textures. I want to say this isn't the greatest, fastest sugarcane farm, but then sugarcane always grows really slow anyway, so the only way you can make it faster is just by having more of these. Which really makes me think I need to make a whole lot more of these designs. And stack them up, you know? The other great thing about this design is that now I've closed off all of the redstone like this up here. It means I can put water streams up there wherever I want, and it's not going to affect the redstone we've placed. I'm not going to have to, like, reposition everything. So we could have it, like, offset one block to either side, maybe. I don't know. One other exciting thing, which I'll let you guys in on before we actually cover it in a decidedly vanilla episode this week, is that I now have enough supplies to build a conduit. I've got 3 Hearts of the Sea from fishing and shipwrecks. I've got so many Nautilus shells. I'm ready to build myself a conduit and do some stuff in the bay around here, but I'm not certain which one I want to do first, because that bay faces north. And that, I feel like, is the bay I've centered a lot of the stuff I do around, but then this bay faces south, and that is the direction a lot of people are going to be coming to this place if they come via the ocean from the spawn island. So I kind of wonder if maybe we should put it in here somewhere. Got a conduit ready for clearing a water temple. That seems like a pretty great place to have it. Just having water breathing in there constantly, you just bop down a conduit and that's it. That's a pretty sensible thing to do, Paranor. Almighty Rec, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. Kind of running around aimlessly a little bit here. To start putting some stuff away. That and Frostwalker 2 and it should be a breeze. A bit of Depth Strider thrown in there for good measure. Yeah. So much light grey dye. This one was redstone, right? Yeah, we'll put that in there. We'll put the hopper in there. The powered rails and the lever can go in there. There's the wood. I was looking for the wood. I guess I will put the dyes in here with the concrete. Sure, why not? Storage system is definitely priority 1 or 2. Probably priority 2, based after like a house. It's a bug with Guardians where they don't take fire damage from magma blocks. Oh. Well, that's annoying. That's going to ruin everyone's Guardian farms. I kind of think I want to clear this up now. Because I think this farm needs reverting back to grass. Now that it's not going to turn into mycelium. And this is coarse dirt, which you needed because pumpkins will not naturally grow onto mycelium. At least I don't think they will. They didn't seem to when I planted them here in the first place. It needed to be dirt or grass. Podzol might be an option, actually. I hadn't considered that. Sugarcane Farm looks very Big Hero 6-ish. It's got the colour scheme, hasn't it? A little bit so far. Glad you like it, Joel. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Getting stuck in cropland. Yeah, it's still a thing. Somehow it's still a thing. I really loved the farmland, like, pulling entities up through it when it reverted. Like, that doesn't happen anymore. It did happen briefly in 1.11.1, I think. It was such a brief thing, but it allowed me to put leaves with armor stands inside, and that was just my favorite thing. Oh, that was another thing I meant to do. Like, I meant to check out. You can place item frames on the ground now. Like, item frames can be placed on the floor and ceiling, I think, on the ceiling anyway. And, yeah, you can use that to make a ton of really neat, like, detail things now. I've seen them popping up on the Reddit, and I'm very excited about a lot of them. Yeah, map tables would look really good. I've seen some people do a thing where if you get, like, the dead coral fans and you put them on the ground and then you put, like, an item frame with an egg in it, it just looks like a nest, which is really cute. Twitch randomly went down and you couldn't load the site. Oh, sorry about that. When is the next Minecon? I think it's in November, right? That's when it was last year, anyway. Or water lilies with prismarine and water. Yeah, that's what I saw people doing that on the Reddit earlier, and that was really neat looking. You know what? I'm jumping on all of this individually. I could just break it and put dirt down. Getting so distracted. There we go. That'll revert to grass. Fantastic. I do need to convert the rest of this island from mycelium at some point. Although I was considering doing a thing where this half of the island was like the good half where all the heroes live and it's all grassy, and then this half was where all the villains lived and you kind of keep the mycelium. But I don't know if I want to do that because both areas are kind of small if you divide them like that. Mine kind of September? Oh, okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed Minecon last year because I actually got to go to an event in London, and that was really fun. I would do it again if they did it again. Guessing Zloy would live in the villain area? Probably. He is supposed to be like a necromancer in this season. He's got like a roleplay thing going on. So, yeah, I mean, if he wants to live in the villain area, I'm not going to stop him. He can't be stopped. But you never know. We might end up doing something with a villain area, but maybe not this bit. But I just feel like I want to use this entire island for stuff, you know? Headaches always get a bit better whenever you hear me talk. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad I can improve your headaches. I'm sorry you suffer from them, because that really sucks. I also need to figure out a design for like a tramway or something like that. I kind of want to make like a monorail. Whenever you have like superhero cartoons or like stuff like The Incredibles, they've always got like a monorail. And for some reason, that's just like the future. Even though monorails are only ever used in like theme parks now. But I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to build a monorail thing here. I don't know where it would go though, because this place seems relatively small to have like a monorail. Just don't wear a cape. No capes! Oh, have you seen The Incredibles 2? The Incredibles 2 is brilliant. I think I've talked about it on a previous stream, but yeah, I went into The Incredibles 2, and the first, like, 20 minutes or so, I was like, I kind of see where they're going with this, but then it's got such a great kind of, like, B-plot to it, like with Mr. Incredible kind of learning to be more of a parent and stuff. I'm not going to spoil too much of it, so sorry if you haven't seen it yet, but I do thoroughly recommend seeing it. It's a fantastic sequel. Definitely lives up to the original, and the original was one of my favorite movies of the year, so I do recommend seeing Incredibles 2 if you get the chance. Anyway, let's put all of this farming stuff away, and I think I'm probably going to call the stream there. It's winding down a little bit. I'm getting a little bit aimless. I'm running out of stuff to do, so I think that's probably a sign that I should go and make myself some food. Make some food for the wife as well, because you guys, you guys are so attached to her, and so am I. Let's be real. But I'm like, I feel like I have to reassure you that I'm a loving husband. I do take care of my wife very much. That's going to be it for this stream, guys. Before we start dropping frames like we did yesterday, and let's find somebody to raid. I think I saw Ectovink was streaming, so we're probably going to drop in on him. Always loved raiding Ector. He's a good bloke and is streaming from, I think, his single-player world right now. Oh, he's doing some creative building, 1.13 stuff. Man's an incredible builder, and he's only got 9 people watching him right now, so we're going to drop a raid on him. Don't forget, if you're subscribed, you can use your Pixel Hype emotes and the hashtag PixelRaid to show some love. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's been great to have a bunch of people watching as we do some more decidedly vanilla stuff. I'm really looking forward to showing off this sugarcane farm in an episode, and we will get to do a whole bunch more stuff. Looks like the stuff Ector is building over on his channel is looking really cool, so I do recommend going and checking him out. He's an incredible guy. In the meantime, thanks for watching. My name's been Pixel Riffs. I'll see you later. Bye for now.